afternoon. I am THEO. I'm your anchor for today on THEO Speaks. Okay, a quick one. I want to talk about. I want to talk about your true definition. A topic that you might already know. You might already heard other motivational speakers talk about it. But I want to really emphasize on this topic. Now, it's not that you don't know who you are or you cannot tell where you're going in life. You already have it. You already know it. But I want you to understand one different aspect you might not have seen. It's just like a little chip on on the car that you might not have noticed how it functions. You know, when you look at your ATM, your ATM card is big, but there is something at the corner that helps its workability and its connectivity. And that thing is a small chip, but it's small. It's not like the whole ATM, but it's small and it has a whole lot of effect. Sometimes people use cotton wool and methylated spray to be able to clean it and see if the ATM card is going to work. Okay, so that's what I'm going to talk about. That's how small the aspect I'm going to relate to you. Now, your true definition is something that you and God knows alone. If I say that, you'll say, how about mentors? Mentors can see into the future. Mentors can see. See, mentors cannot see how far you can see about yourself. The truth remains is that sometimes we are being deceived that they understand, but funny enough, when they leave you and go out and go away from you, they don't think about you. People don't think about you. Okay, they have a whole lot of issues on their mind. So whenever they meet you, they try to cool you off and try to pamper you and try to pet you and try to put you on a cold zone and say, you are a great man, you are wonderful. Fine, those motivations are okay. Okay, but I want to tell you something. The truth you say about yourself is number one, and the circle you belong. I know you know the story about Jesus and his disciples. When Jesus asked his disciples, he asked them a question. The question is, who do men say I am? That was the first question. That's a secondary question. Very secondary. It doesn't have much to do with our circle. It doesn't have much to do with with what we are trying to talk about. It doesn't have much to do with our plans, our ambitions. It doesn't have plans to do with our visions and dreams. It doesn't define anything about this circle. Now, what was just trying to say? Just was trying to make an emphatic statement of definition. Okay, he knows himself. That's why when the answer came out, he concurred. Why? Because he already knows himself. Now the problem is, when you don't know yourself, you are shocked at the answer they give, or you accept the answer they give, or you imbibe it like a rule, like a regulation upon your life. I want to tell you something. Jesus, the second question is, who do you that I trusted, you that are my circle, you that are my closest companion, you that are my acquaintance, who do you say I am? Now, nobody could express anything except one person. You know why I'm saying that? Why just asking that primary question? Because that question has ruined so many people's life. The circle you belong, how they define you, affects everything about you. That's why I will tell you, for a proper, true definition of yourself, mind the circle you keep. Mind the people you keep around you and what they tell you. What they say to you can affect everything that you have already think or thought in yourself that you are. Sometimes you could know yourself properly and you think you're properly guided, but when you now come to a circle of the friends, companions, mentors, anything you call them that you keep, how they respond to that definition affects you. So Jesus now saw his company, those he's mentoring. He now asked them, if they have a wrong definition about me. Now, what is your definition? If you are given the opportunity to correct them, what will be the correction? If they say I am bad outside, good. If they say I am a thief outside, good. If they call me names and give me a whole lot of identities that are not my identities, okay? Now, what you that is my friend, my companion, my acquaintance, my wife, my husband, my mentor, my everything that around me, those around me, how will you correct them? You see, they don't have the right answers, but they know what people say. If they know what people say and they don't have the right answers, what do you think they will reply them? Same gossiping. Now, what I want to tell you is your true definition does not come out till you change your circle. The eagle soars alone. I told you about the eagle last time. The eagle soars alone. The eagle does not follow all other birds. It does not even follow itself. It doesn't work in company. The eagle does not work in company. The eagle walks alone. I know it's a bitter truth. How would I do my friends? 17 years of friendship. How would I do my pastor? 20 years of pastorate. How would I do my bishop? 500 years of your business. If you really want to have a true definition of yourself, flock around people that have like minds, that don't define you wrongly. When Jesus saw that Peter made the right definition of him, he gave a prophecy. He said, upon this rock, there is nothing that will be built in your life, that will be sustained in your life, if you don't find the revelation of your life, which is your true definition and identity. Your true definition and identity matters to your progress in destiny. When Jesus found it, he said, I'm using Jesus as an analogy because he's our creator, he's everything. When he now found it, what happened? He said, upon this rock, I will build my church. You don't build things with people who can't define you. You don't build relationships with people who can't define you. You don't build life partner with someone that cannot define you, that does not know your worth, your integrity, your personality, that can defend you and define you before people, that knows your true identity, that can hold a grasp and defend you. You don't do that. Someone that throws you out, trusts you out to people. You know, they know what people say about Jesus, but they never know who Jesus is. It's the same thing with so many believers who go to church that told them things, the pastor told them things they believe that Jesus is, but they fail to discover who Jesus is. So they bring out definitions that Jesus is like Elisha. He is like Moses. He's like the prophets. But none of that is the true definition of my Master Jesus. So what am I going to say in essence? Learn from that story and select your circle mindfully. Everybody must not be your friend. The eagle soars alone, so you have to. If you have to be great, learn to make your decision personally. Involving other people should be people of like minds. When I say like minds, I don't mean people that fan your ego. I don't mean people that are fanatic. I don't mean people that are hypocrites. I mean people that will sincerely tell you the truth, well knowing you. You don't tell me the truth when you don't know me. That truth is not truth enough to be told. You must first of all know me before you can know the truth about me, Jesus told Peter, upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. When you find out the true identity of yourself, it is difficult for life situation to prevail against you. It is difficult for situations and what they say to prevail. Because he's trying to tell them that when you discover the true identity of yourself, life will be good to you, though it seems impossible. Because your definition defines life. It is not you that defines your definition. It is your definition that defines the life you live. So wrong definition of you will give you a wrong perspective of your personality. And that is why you need to be careful about those you give the opportunity to give you suggestions, advice, and intentions. You need to be careful about those you call your close circle, because most of them know what they say and definition outside, but they don't know who you are. So I'm telling you today, know who you are. I can help you. Just subscribe to my link, okay, to my YouTube channel, THEO Speaks, okay. When you subscribe to my YouTube channel, there are opportunities for you to ask questions on there. Ask me questions. I will answer you. I will help you and guide you in some things you need to know and discover about yourself. Don't let anybody rubbish you. Even God cherishes you. Man should not rubbish you. God loves you. Man should not hate you and he affects you. Do you understand what I'm saying? The greatest being that ever been in the whole wide universe and beyond is my God, and he loves you. Man should not rubbish you. Everything they say negative about you is false. It's a lie. You are not all that. You are better than that. You are the best ever. You are a chosen people and a chosen generation. See, your destiny will outrun them. Just believe in yourself. Don't let them confuse you with what they say. No, they almost confused Jesus. Oh, they say you're Elisha. Oh, they say you're this. They say you're that. He was not perturbed. He looked at them and said, who do you say I am? Because if I know what you say, I will know what you think. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak. I'll come to you again some other time. Subscribe to my link, THEO Speaks, YouTube channel. Okay, subscribe and click the notification button. If I have new videos, you can watch them. The notification button and the bell. Okay, so you can like, subscribe, and click the notification button so you can have my videos come to you anytime you want them. Okay, I'm so happy to talk to you today. I know that I'm the one that pushes you to that point where you jump over the cliff to a better place. I love you so much. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.